Hey friend, what's up? I don't know what's going on, but shit looking real suspicious. This creature right here in this map is deep down in the sea. And God already said something about him in the Bible. God mentioned this creature in the book of Job, in Psalms, and Isaiah. And he described this bitch to the T. It's some kind of sea creature. It kind of look like a reptile. It's a fire-blowing dragon, and this bitch huge. And guess what? Nobody can kill that bitch but God. But the reason I'm making this video is because this shit was frozen on the Antarctica, but it's looking like it's thawing out and it's waking up. Could this be the end of the world? But friend, you know that men only know about 5% of the ocean. We don't know what else in that motherfucking ocean. It could be some other shit in that bitch. That bitch like a serpent or some shit. But friend, I want to show y'all something. Check this shit out. What the fuck was that in the motherfucking ocean? I done went and looked this bitch up because I want to know what the fuck this is. Leviathan is a powerful, multi-headed sea serpent or a dragon from the ancient mythology and the Bible. Symbolize chaos and evil and untamed power that God eliminated controls. Bitch, what? Man, look, and guess what? The government know what the fuck going on. And TikTok, this for entertainment purposes only. I'm lying. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Please just don't mind me. Friend, do y'all think this shit real? Do y'all think the government know about this shit? They show us this shit every day in movies, like creatures and different shit. That shit be right in our face, y'all. And everything they showing us on TV is on Earth. But friend, let me know about y'all thoughts. Is this the end of our days? Let me know in the comments.
Have y'all seen these updates about the Leviathan? I don't know where I have been hiding, but this is the first time that I have heard about a such thing. I found a bunch of videos on TikTok. Of course, you watch one video and it leads you to like 10,000 other videos, right? So I go and click on the little search engine at the bottom of the video that I'm watching about the Leviathan. It takes me to a bunch of other videos I'm watching. And when one of the videos start talking about the Leviathan, and it brings up a 3D video or image of the map, and the guy is just literally like going along this creature, and he's like pointing out everything that I see according to the image. This thing is a motherfucking beast. This is a large creature. And they said that NASA and all these governmental experiments have been tracking this thing for a long time. And that is why we are getting all this weird weather and all of the ice freezing and stuff, because they're trying to keep this creature frozen. Where in the world have I been? And this creature, it just shows on the map that it wraps around the southern part of our states. And my sister wants to move to Florida. It's not happening. I'm not going nowhere near there. Nah, I'm not doing it. Have y'all seen this stuff? And see, I bet you that's why they came out with AI, because they know that people were going to start catching stuff on camera and they wanted to say, oh, it's fake, it's not real. That thing is real. And if it is coming alive like people are saying, because the Antarctica and all this other stuff is starting to thaw out, I don't know what the heck we gonna do, because listen, it even speaks about it in the Bible. And I'm like, out of all the times I was reading the Bible, where was this passage? Because I literally should have been prepared, but I wasn't. Have y'all been tracking this thing? This thing is huge, y'all. And it says in the Bible that there's nothing that can pierce this creature's body to unalive it. And then it says that God put it in the sea to play in the sea. To play on what? Other animals? Humans? Oh my gosh, y'all. As if we don't have enough that we dealing with already. As if we don't have enough that we are going through already. Imagine seeing a creature like that up front, and you know all these movies like Godzilla and all these other things. They know they didn't see this thing up close, and they playing with our imagery. Putting it all in movie theaters. Just letting us see what we're going to be eaten by in a couple years. If y'all haven't seen that, go type that in your search engine on TikTok, and y'all will see what I'm talking about. This is insane.
With the Venezuelan takeover that just recently happened, could we really be watching biblical prophecy play out before our very eyes? Could this be more than natural resources and crude oil? Or could it be the Leviathan laying at the bottom of the sea? The Leviathan isn't just some fairy tale. In the Bible, it speaks of him more than 5 times. In Isaiah 27:1, it says, "In that day the Lord, with his great and strong sword, shall punish the Leviathan, the piercing serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon in the sea." What do you guys think? Could we truly be watching biblical prophecy come to life before our very eyes? Do you think this is the Leviathan that the Bible is speaking about? Could this be the Leviathan that is laying in the depths of the sea, waiting to emerge at just the right moment?
Now this is a good comment. She says Leviathan, they know. Oh yes, absolutely they know. All high-ranking Kabbalists know about this. Most of your grandmasters know about this. And elites know about this. The Catholic Church knows about this, right? The Khazars know about it. And most of all, the people of the earth don't know anything about it. You see, this is an ancient beast. This is a dragon. This is something bigger than life. This is a creature created with no fear. This is a creature that will rise one day very soon and catch everybody by surprise. When I say catch everybody by surprise, it's because Leviathan's rise is on a prophetic timer, just like Yellowstone is on a prophetic timer. The New Madrid fault line's on a prophetic timer, right? The Beast's rise is on a prophetic timer. The San Andreas fault is on a prophetic timer. This beast is something we've never seen before. There is not a cartoon, there is not a movie that he could even embody the very image and the power of this beast. Now, a lot of us know that Godzilla is about Leviathan. Why? It's because Godzilla actually embodies the same characteristics as Leviathan. And I do believe that these, you talk about these directors in Hollywood, they know all about this stuff. They know about it. And anyone out there that don't think that, you've got to be a fool. But the United States and all the militaries across the earth know about this. That is the reason why they've been ramping up their transhumanism projects. That is the reason why technology is something that they have been really working at, is because they want to create said entities that could try to compete. But according to Job chapter 41, there is nothing on this earth or on this planet that could even come close or even swing a stick at Leviathan. It's a serious business. People need to wake up.
Yeah, but we need to count our days, as the US has now found an angry, violent creature the size of our entire continent emerging from our waters, and our end times now officially has a date. Many are horrified after a world-ending biblical Leviathan and its head is right by Venezuela, and it is not only rising and will be fully woken up in just days, but what the US has done will end us all. As biblical verse Job 41 warns of, when our ocean starts to boil like a pot, a Leviathan will start to emerge, and the end is imminent. And viral videos show the waters that are named Head of the Dragon, and where the mouth of the Leviathan would be is already fully boiling up. The same biblical verse cites an increase in floods and earthquakes when the creature starts to move. And recent reports are showing a severe increase in flooding and earthquakes all along the west coast, where its body would be, with the most activity in Alaska, where the tail would be. And when a creature with the tail wakes up, that is exactly what moves first. With the US recently announcing they will run Venezuela, but many theorize, is this really for oil, or is it an attempt to keep the beast at bay?
This is an update on Levi, or the Leviathan that is unfreezing in the Antarctic and around the USA. The sea serpents are waking up. These right here are the babies that the Leviathan is spitting out right now. And this is from NASA. This is from Antarctica. What's happening is people are now getting heat waves, putting it on Google Maps, and seeing that these volcanoes, there's two big ones. One's called the Leviathan and the other one's called Behemoth. This is Behemoth right here. This right here is the Leviathan. This is the one that everybody's talking about. But the one to look out for is Behemoth in the Caribbean, in the Bahamas. That one is huge. And these videos have been coming out recently. Probably AI, I don't know. It could be real. Are these the babies that are now coming out? There was just a huge 6.5 earthquake in Mexico, you know? And then there was another 6.5 earthquake in Japan. These are the serpents, and they're heating up the ocean great amounts every day, above 85 degrees every day. This is a popular video that came out with these two dudes running from a giant iceberg melting, which could have been... This is fascinating because you could see the heat. It literally looks like a Leviathan, and that's where all the earthquakes are happening, where it's heating up. This is one of the islands where the babies are being made. It's in